Hello everybody and welcome back. But before we get started, click down below, give me a thumbs up so you will know when I'm flexing. Now let's jump into today's topic. Why is Hex dumping? Now, of course, I know everybody's a little bit, on edge. Well, not everyone, but some of the people who are. I want to address that today so that we can help you guys kind of get an understanding of why the Hex price is dipping and just cryptocurrency in general and how things work in the financial markets. Now, just as an investor, I'm sure if this is your first time investing and you see a price go up, you get huge amounts of euphoria and you feel like, yes, today is going to be the day when there's it's time for a Lambo, right? But in reality, it goes up and then it starts to peak at a certain point and then it goes down, right? So there's two type of people here in a closed-in ecosystem, which Hex is, okay? And with cryptocurrency as a whole, a decentralized closed-in ecosystem, right? So you have those who sell at the top and buy at the bottom, and then you have those who buy at the top and sell at the bottom. So with that comes volatility, and you're gonna have coins and businesses that's in the stock market and in cryptocurrency are like swing up and down. There will be swings, right? And when it has these swings, what happens is when there's a battle to obtain the most amount of a certain coin or to accumulate as many coins as possible, you're going to have this battle between those who are buying at the top and those who are buying at the bottom, because those who are buying at the bottom are trying to accumulate as much as possible at any given time, okay? And those people who are just kind of like buying the hype and everything, they end up coming in at these high prices because either they anticipate, and wait too long. Once they hear the information, they wait for it to get to this certain point, and then they decide to buy because everyone else is, yelling and cheering, or they just happen to get in on a project, at a certain time. And then the moment that it starts to go down, the people begin to become panicky and emotional. Now, one thing I want to say about investing that I found to be good for me is to try my best to not be emotional about it. Now, as a human being, anytime you have your hard-earned money invested in something, of course, it's going to get to you in an emotional way. But what I found as a calming factor for me is to do research. So when I did my research, first of all, I realized that number one, we're about 1 month out from the Big Payday. Now, last year, the Big Payday was when everybody who got in early into Hex received all these huge rewards on this Big Payday. You know what I mean? And so basically, we're hitting that year mark. And so I can see a lot of people who probably came into Hex right after it started are now starting to take profits, because you have to take your profits from your stake or you're penalized, right? So we're exactly 1 month out from the year anniversary of the Big Payday. So that's first of all. And then number two, as I was discussing at the beginning part, it is just a typical volatility of up and down. Now, when you look at the overall price of where Hex was from the beginning, and for those of us who don't know, it was at 0.00005 at its all-time low, okay? And now it has moved up to back over 30 cents here now in the early mornings of Tuesday, October 19th. So as we can see, things are going to be up and down, up and down. But I want to give you some hope, and so that you can understand that, here's the real play for Hex if you're just coming in. And even if you've been here for a while, the real play is, number one, this is about freedom, okay? As I spoke about in one of my previous videos, freedom is only given to those who delay gratification in a lot of ways. If you sit back and just look at the perspective of what Hex is and what Pulse will be, this is once again a test of delayed gratification. Okay, Hex went on this huge rail up, right, over the last 2 months during August and September. But then we started to kind of go sideways. We started to go sideways for a while, and basically people become unanxious. But we're still in this place where Hex is a delayed gratification rewarded product. So if you're into Hex and you're looking to get into Pulsechain, then this is the mindset that you're gonna probably have to be successful. Now, of course, we expect great things with Pulsechain as it launches, but delayed gratification is what is going to give you what you desire. Okay. Also, when the dips come, ask yourself, if a Lamborghini was on sale for half off, would you be going to grab one or not? If you could afford a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce, okay? So when we see these prices dip by 30 to 40%, 50%, what you want to do is you want to get in, man. Let's not forget that you will be getting copies of this on the launch of Pulsechain Mainnet. Don't forget that part. So accumulate as much Hex as you can. This is not financial advice, but this is just how I see it. And if you're going to be a part of the Hex community, for all those who are Hexicans, new and or old, listen, man, don't FUD out. Don't get paper hands now. We're too close to the launch of Pulsechain, which is going to change everything from both Hex, Pulsechain, and P-Hex. Those three things are going to be pivotal and they're going to be great. So look, have your diamond hands, man. Don't be afraid to continue, staying focused and staying in alignment with the things that you saw from the beginning when the euphoria was kicking in. So do your research, right? Sit back and analyze things. Look at the founders. Look at what the company's history is. Look at what the roadmap and the goals are for this company, okay? And then you make a decision on whether you want to sell. And if you want to sell, I'm here with open arms to take your love, okay? If you want to sell, I'll gladly buy your bags from you. So please take your time, do your research, and understand that Hex is a long-term gratification product, delayed gratification product. So will Pulsechain be. Obviously, look, you're having to delay your gratification as you anticipate the launch of a mainnet, okay? So get your mind wrapped around what's going on. And remember, man, all my Hexicans, keep on flexing. Until next time, I'm out.